Hey, everybody. Happy New Year. So I am in the process of getting ready for the day. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to stop right now and record this because so far I've got my foundation on, a little bit of contour, and my brows, and that's it. So my next step, I usually go in this order. I don't know why, but I always have to have my brows on first. So I'm going to start with some eye primer. And it just takes a small little dot like that. Eye primer, if you're really wanting your eyeshadow to have staying power and really let the colors really come out as far as the pigments and the boldness of the color, eye primer makes a big difference. It also makes a difference in the duration of the product because, sometimes if I don't wear primer, I will, let's just say noon, look up and my eyeshadow is creasing, especially in the summertime. And it just doesn't have that bold look like I started in the morning. So eye primer is very important if you like your color to stay. It's amazing sometimes when you look in the mirror at night, when you take your makeup off, it's still there just as bold as it was in the morning. So give that a few seconds to dry. And I always like to start off with a highlighter. So just underneath my brow bone, take one of my brushes here, and I'm going to go in with Smoky Quartz. I don't know if you can see that. Smoky Quartz is the second one in. They kind of look the same with your view. I've got Blossom and Smoky Quartz. So I'm going to go ahead and go in. I have my handy mirror here too, right below my brow. With that color. Just to sort of highlight and make my eye appear open because I do have sort of deep set eyes. And this always helps to sort of brighten it up. This is kind of a shimmery color. So if you don't like shimmer, we have something equivalent. We have Blossom, which is a really pretty sort of a pale, pale, pale pink. That's really pretty for that too. Okay, so I have that first color on. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the second color in my crease with a color called Hazelnut. Okay, let's see if I can get it there. It's this one right here, second one over. Hazelnut is a very versatile color for any skin tone, any skin color. One of our makeup artists actually said that hazelnut is a color that every woman needs in their eye makeup wardrobe. It just works so well for so many people. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of this in my crease. I have a handy mirror here because I have to have a magnified mirror. It's probably why I don't do as many eye tutorials because I have vision problems when it comes to up close. So I figured I'd just bring it with me. I'm taking it all the way in, but not too far down. And when you have deep set eyes, you want to always make sure you lift it higher than the crease so that it creates a more lifted look. I have to do that because otherwise it would just get lost in the crease. So I'm lifting it up, kind of up and away. And I like to bring it down just a tad and blend it in. Blending is key when it comes to eyeshadow. And as long as you're using really good brushes, you really can't make mistakes. You just keep blending. The other eye. I probably should speed this up. You ever notice, I know with me, most people don't have identical shaped eyes. My left eye is more lifted, so there's less effort made to make it look more lifted. I have more, I guess I would call it real estate on my lid on the left eye to work with. So sometimes I have to create more of an illusion on this side to make it look more lifted. So I'm going to go right back up here. Okay, so not all the way to the top because you want to have that highlighter still showing. So you can see the color there lifted. Okay. All right. This is just kind of a basic look. I've got sort of a neutral colored shirt on. I'm going to go out and run some errands today. So nothing too bold. Okay, so I'm gonna do an outer color in the corner of my eye to sort of create some, just make the eye look bigger. So I'm gonna go in with Hot Fudge. It's this color, let's see if I can get it to show. Hot Fudge, this one here. Sorry if you can't see it, I didn't realize it wouldn't do that. Okay, a little bit. And I'm gonna start on the outer corner and just kind of bring it in, not too far out. And then I'm gonna create sort of a V shape. And then I'm gonna just keep blending in toward my center of my eye. But I don't want to take it all the way because I want it to create sort of an open look. And then I'm going to take it out. There's a lot of silence going on. It's funny how we do when we do our eye makeup, that and mascara. So funny, my husband always seems to find that time when I'm doing my mascara to say something to me. I'm like, don't talk to me, do my mascara. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a little bit more because that's a little bit too light. I like a little bit darker. Okay. I hope you can see this. I'm probably blocking the whole thing, but we'll see. Okay. All right, so that has created some depth, kind of a lift. And I'll show you a trick at the end to sort of lift that up if you get too much on that. Okay, so close my eyes so you can see it. Okay. Left eye. Kind of a V again. This one's so much easier, like I said, because it's bigger. The lid space is bigger to work with, so I always find it easier to do that. Create that look, that more open look. Not having to work so much at it. Just blend that out. I like to see if I'm even. A lot of times I'm not. That's okay, just keep blending. Okay, so I've done 3 colors. Now I'm going to do some liner. I always like to line the bottom with my smudge brush. It's really, really dense and fine. And I take my eyeshadow in that same color, the Hot Fudge right there, and just get it on the very tip of that brush and line the bottom of my eye really closely to the eye line. Just sort of stipple it in. And then sweep it out. Just like that. All right. Creates the same effect as eyeliner, but a little bit softer. So if you don't want a harsh line, this works really well. This brush also works really well for the brows. So I can see where I need to fill in a little bit. So I'm going to take a little bit of that and swipe it on my brow. And because it's like feather-like strokes, it's very gentle, nothing harsh. So, okay, that's the bottom line. And now I'm going to take my liquid eyeliner and go in. I don't normally wear liquid eyeliner, but I've kind of been playing around with it lately. This is black. This is our only color of liquid eyeliner. It's got a very, very fine tip. It's a felt tip. And it goes on really smoothly. It kind of helps the application because it's so precise. So let me start on this side. And I'm going to start at the top and kind of come down to create sort of a winged, not too drastic, but a sort of a winged look. See how smooth that line is? This eyeliner is very forgiving because of the applicator. There we go. Like I said, nothing too drastic. Okay. Moving on to lash curlers. Now, some of you may not curl your lashes. For me, I think it makes a big difference, especially if I'm not wearing false lashes. It just sort of pushes them up. And that's what we want. We don't want our eyes going down. We're going to lift our eyes. So that top part there. Took me forever to figure out how to curl my lashes. I always was afraid I was going to pull them out. Okay. One down. Okay. With my mascara today, I'm using the Ultimate Black Mascara. One of my favorites for every day. I don't do a ton of mascara on my bottom lashes. I just don't want to draw them down. So I'll just do, this is a brand new tube. So I have to get the gunk off the end, not gunk, but the product off. So I'm just going to do the outer corner of this brush, the very tip, and pull those lashes like this, just a tad. Okay. Okay, that's all I need. And now for the top lashes, this is where it gets tricky when on camera. A handy mirror here, and I like to point it up. You really should be using 2 to 3 coats of lashes or mascara. You'll really see the difference when you do that. One coat just does not get it unless you're just trying for the most basic, go to the gym, most basic look if you wear makeup when you go to the gym. So that's considered one coat. I like to get it at the base, twist it, and just sort of pull it up like that. I would consider that 2 coats because there's a lot of product on this applicator. So let that dry, and I'll do my other one. Thanks for following along. I know this is kind of slow. Okay. The left eye is always different because I'm right-handed and I can have more control over the wand. So I can pull those inner corner lashes out this way. Whereas on the other eye, it's not so easy with that angle. Okay, twist the wand. Second coat. Okay, so that's 2 coats. Let's go in with a third. I think that'll be perfect. Now, I do love false lashes, and I wear them probably twice a week. Even at home when I'm working from home, I just like to feel put together. I'm on video a lot, so I feel like I'm more put together when I'm on video with lashes, if I have the time. Okay, 3 coats. And that, I think, is it for the eyes. I'm going to go in with some translucent loose powder. I don't do this on my full face because I don't need that many layers on my full face, I feel like. So I just pour a little bit in here. Tap it like that. Swirl your brush and tap it. Blow it. And I just pat where I feel like I need more coverage and know where I get kind of oily during the day. And it's right here in the T-zone. So I also like to go in up under my cheeks to create a little bit more contour on the lighter side. That's really natural looking. Okay, and now for a cheek color. I'm going to use from my compact, if you can see that color. This is so hard to show you guys, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm gonna take it out. This is Desert Rose, okay? Just a little bit, doesn't take much. These are highly pigmented, so a little bit goes a long way with our Mary Kay Chromafusion colors. Always start up here, the top of my cheekbone, to create a more lifted look, and just blend it in. Sometimes I'll just, take it out to the apple, but I think I'm going to stick with this area here. Okay. Other side. Sometimes it looks like it's out of control, you know, you just keep blending, bring it down. These brushes are so soft and dense. You have a lot of control over, really. Just keep blending. And sometimes I actually like to bring it up here too, if it's not too pink. And sometimes I like to add a little bit to the tip of my nose to give just a little bit of a kind of a sun-kissed look. Okay, I do believe I'm ready to go, except the hair. Got to do something to the hair. So anyway, thank you for watching, guys, and I hope you learned something. If you have any questions on any of the colors that I used or products or mascara or anything, any of the techniques, this was very random and last minute. So hope you guys enjoyed it. It did take a while, but if you have time, I hope you get a chance to watch it. And you guys have a wonderful day.